Orlando. Alright guys, we're at Megacon Orlando. You can see behind me. So, done some walking around. I got a few autographs so far. So now we're gonna go look around some booths and see what we can find around here. Alright guys, so I'm at this first booth. I have no idea what the name is. Looks like, I can't read that. Okay, anyways. So, looking around, we see the original Maleficent right there. And over here, what I saw is the Golden Frieza for the con sticker. So, for those who don't know, that Golden Frieza is extremely hard to find. However, it's not the Red Eyes one.
Huh? What did he say?
But the con sticker is still quite valuable. So we're gonna continue looking around this booth and see what else we can find. Oh, no way guys, so right here we have an Japan exclusive Himo, I can't pronounce that, from My Hero Academia. That's wild, you never see the Japan exclusive stickers, never. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna see what else I can find. Alright, over here at the same booth we have these art-proofed pops. So we have Nami, Frieza. So overall really well done, like they look incredible. Especially with the paint pen, it can be sometimes hard to actually properly get the detail, but those look really nicely done. Alright guys, so over here it looks like we have like something similar to like the Gundams. So like these look like you build the ships of the pirates, which I thought was super, super cool. Over here we do have some Gundams. This is Utopia Toys, which I guess I should have started off with. But then we have some action figures over here. That's really, I guess, the focus of that booth is action figures and the building sets. I thought the One Piece boats was really cool because I hadn't seen that before. But let's see what else I can find around here. Alright guys, we're here at Thor's Comics and Collectibles. Now, I'll start off with like the lesser stuff because there's some really cool things here. So, over here, for starters, we have some Kong figures from the movie Kong, Godzilla holding Godzilla. We have some realistic action figures of not only Wonder Woman, but we have Michael Keaton's Batman. So, I'm going to take you through a little bit more into the booth to show you what else they have. Alright guys, so over here we see these Lego horror characters. I almost forgot what they were called. So the reason why I'm showing you these guys in particular is that we usually see like the anime themed one or even some of the custom Marvels, but like here you got like Godzilla in green and red. I don't remember what this is called. I can't remember for the life of me. You got Hannibal Lecter. It down here, like I just thought these were super, super cool, especially the Predator. Overall, like I just never have seen the horror ones done before. But also not to mention, I got some like really cool like throw blanket thing is what they're called. But alright guys, we're here at White Tiger Collectibles. Now if you look closely in there, you can see a Red Eyes Golden Frieza con sticker, which is hard to find. We got the Arbiter, the Hollow Ichigo, which I was interested in. It is a little damaged, so I'll have to think about it. Over here we got some more common pops. We have some sign pops over yonder. They do have some baby metal pops, which I am thinking about right now. So yeah, over here we have the baby metal pops. This is 2 out of 3. So I will have to consider these ones because I am looking for the set. All right, guys, we're over here at Hipster Lasers, where they have cutting boards that are engraved by a CO2 laser. Now, CO2 lasers are impressively strong, so the fact that they were able to get this much quality and like precise like accuracy with like a CO2 laser that usually cut metal, that one's cool. All right, guys, we're here at another booth. I have no idea what it's called either, but look at this Grail. The Kevin Durant and Stephen Curry Grail. Oh my God, I've only ever seen one of these, and it was with Kimokin. It's in his collection. It looks like it's got some damage across. That's why it's only $800. I might add. I think this pop's like usually like $2,000, but yeah, it's got some like crack in the screen. I'm not sure if you guys can see. Yeah, see right there. Well, here we have some more Grails. So we have the original Loki with like the Golden Glove exclusive. We got the pawn sticker Marty McFly. Like, amazing stuff. Like stuff out of my budget, especially for an American con. Over here we got some Grails from this place. Oh, Wicked's cool, I want that. Need that sign. Superman from Man of Steel. Oh, that's so cool. I love Henry Cavill's Man of Steel. Sign stuff getting further down. And down here we have the original Spider-Man. Oh, they have that Grail. Oh my God, $1,200. This one is only 480 pieces. It is so hard to find. Both Jokers, Bank Robber, and Regular. That is an impossible pop to find. That is so cool. I didn't think I'd see that today. That's awesome. Like, that's a pop that you kind of forget exists because it's just so limited. You don't see it very often. But that was amazing. Like, incredible. Okay, my mind's been blown for the day. All right, everybody, I'm here with Stephanie from the Turned Coffee and Comics.
Hello.
So, Stephanie, tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm Stephanie McKinney. I created the Turned Coffee, Tea, and Comics about 2 years ago. It was inspired by my dad and my brother's idea, and then since then we've been rolling through episodes. We decided later on that we were going to do the coffee because we want you guys to experience the worlds that we travel to, the characters, and immerse yourself in the culture through drinking coffee and tea.
So which company is like more your favorite? Are you like the coffee side or the comic side more?
I like the creative side of getting the panels laid out, of figuring out the wording and how that comic is going to flow, because it's a very intricate web of the character stories, the background, the culture, the zombies, all of that. So I like the creative side.
Cool. Okay. And you said this idea kind of came to you 7 years ago. Can you expand on that a little bit more? Like when you say 7 years ago, did that the full thing, or was it kind of like, oh, this sounds like a good idea? Like what kind of like was the moving to a different planet and bringing the zombies with you?
It was my dad's idea 7 years ago, and since then he has like everything laid out from characters to the worlds. So it was his inspiration. He's actually right here, Dad. Yeah, this is the mastermind behind the Turned comic.
And your name is?
David.
David, nice to meet you. So I'm just asking Stephanie, who I guess is your daughter, a few questions about the comics that I just purchased because I thought it was such a good idea.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks.
So what kind of inspired you to do this?
Well, we were talking about it for like 2006, 2007, my son and I, and we kind of talked about it for about 4 or 5 years after that, and then my daughter was like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea, let's do it. So we all got together and did the comic together.
Cool, cool. So who actually does all the drawings?
So we outsource the drawings to different illustrators, as well as we collab with different artists that we find through social media and your camera time.
Cool. And then you write it, or who writes it here?
We all write it.
We all write it, yeah.
So everybody gets their own input here.
Yeah.
So it's you, so it's Stephanie, you, the dad,
Yeah.
and the daughter, father, and the son?
Correct.
Cool. And is the son here today? Or?
My brother is not here today. He will be here this weekend though.
This weekend, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Is there anything else you guys would like to expand upon before I finish up here?
I think the journey of the Turned is very unique in the retrospect that we have left Earth. as well as cultivated and terraformed other planets. And we're gonna bring back different cultures. We're gonna have a dynasty culture. We're gonna have a medieval planet. So it really encompasses a lot of different experiences, as well as getting you out of this world and out of your head and into other ones.
Cool. Thank you again very much, guys. I really appreciate taking the time to talk to me about this.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Alright guys, we're outside a booth that I do not know the name of, but look at these hyper-realistic masks and statues. Super, super detailed, especially that one sitting in the back. The Jeter's with Miles Morales, Tom Holland, Spider-Man, Nickel, really got Venom. Incredible detail on all these statues. Really see over here. Wait, I just keep turning around like this. Insane detail on these. So we're gonna keep walking around until we find the next thing. Alright guys, we're here over at Guppy's Pops and Doodles, and I just wanted to show off some of the pops that drawn on. New Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles along with some of their Pokemon, surprising characters. Characters have incredible detailing.
With the Snorlax, like all of them have like something on the front of it.
Oh, that's amazing. I like that. I like that a lot. Like, that's another thing I haven't seen before.
Yeah, so like all of them have like the Pokemon, they have their types, the turtles, like for instance Michelangelo, he's got a little pizza.
Oh, smart. Okay.
So each one is personalized. Oh! And I also do customs too.
That's awesome. I think that's really cool. I think that's really unique that you decided to take the elements and put them on there along with something like some of them have the evolution, some of them have, you know, a little Pokeball on them. I think that's amazing and incredible. And obviously you're a Guppy, I guess.
Yes.
So this is the lady who drew these so amazingly.
Like this is League of Villains.
That's awesome. That's drawn very, very nicely, I might add.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Alright guys, we're here at Adora Droids. Now this is not something you see every day. So these droids are hand painted by the artist who owns the booth. I think she has currently stepped out. These droids are hand painted. They take 20 to 40 hours. This lady is an ER nurse, I believe, at the time, right now. But these droids look incredible. If you look at the detail, apparently they still function. You can still use them. So these are from Galaxy's Edge, just hand painted. The lady uses watered down paint and uses like 20 layers. So the timing, the paint, like the quality, you don't see the strokes at all. It looks incredible. Like R2 droids, BB-8 droids. So there's her QR code. Here's a few more. We have a chopper droid down here. Like, these are incredible. So again, if you're interested at all, check them out at Adora Droids on Instagram. You will not regret it. These are nuts. Alright guys, I'm over here at a booth called Rubber. Now, as you can see, he takes rubber ducks and puts a character on it, or I guess turns a character into rubber ducks. We got Kermit. Like, look at the detail on some of these. You got Snake, Batman, all Darth Vader. Come on, Star Wars. Over here, Harry Potter. Like, these are just absolutely crazy. Oh, thank you so much. Some lady just threw that my way. I really appreciate it. Look at that. Oh, there he is again. Like, my personal favorite is probably the Godzilla. I'm not even a Godzilla fan, and I just love it. It looks insane. So we got Bank Robber over here. Like, these are just absolutely hilarious. So, please, if you guys want to check this out, the giant rubber duck, absolutely crazy. I think these are amazing. Like I said, those ducks were nuts. So the one that brought me over there was the Godzilla, and let me tell you, I'm not even a Godzilla fan, but it was just insane. I thought I had to show you guys. So we're gonna move on to the next booth, and we'll see what we can find as I look around here to see if there's anything that catches my attention. Geeky Alright guys, it is now day 2 at Megancon Orlando, and we are outside Maze. Now, I wanted to show you guys this impressive artwork because, quite honestly, I just really like the way it looks. Everything kind of is like a silhouette, and then all the cars around are super, super vibrant, and the outlines are vibrant. I just thought it was a really cool take. Alright guys, we're outside Acme Comics and Collectibles, and look at these tiki cups. So, I don't know, I think they might be handmade, but I just thought they were super, super cool and very unique. Especially this TIE Fighter one with the lid that looks like it comes off, the lid does come off. I can imagine it would be, but you know, these are super cool. Alright, so I was wrong. Those are actually made and shipped from somewhere called Geeky Tiki. So, I have no idea what that is, or if it has any relation, or if they're correlated. I just know that they are selling their mugs. So, anyways, on to the next booth. Alright everybody, we are in Dave's Comic Box. Now I really just wanted to show you guys this really cool double-signed WWE pop and the signed TLC pops. And a few other things, but the signed WWE and the TLC pops were probably the coolest. Aside from that, I think everything else is here is things that we've already seen before. Aside from the two pops, obviously. But anyways, we're going to move on to the next booth. Okay, we are now inside what looks to be a Lego booth. Like, look at this stuff. All old Lego, some new stuff like that. Super dope. Rebels. I love the Rebels series. So, this is just absolutely amazing. This Rebel set, if it wasn't $150, I would be totally buying that right now. But let's see what else we can find as we scoot along. Alright, I actually found this old Anakin Skywalker in the Pod Racer. $35. That's ridiculous. Obviously not ridiculous, but like, you know, crazy that you think that old Lego would be this much. Now, if you turn around over here, you'll see some classic Xbox 360s, like that Modern Warfare 3 one. I don't believe that it's easy to find. Got some controllers, some games. So, I think that's really it for the Lego, and which is really all I walked in here for. But yeah, super, super cool. I love Lego, so seeing something like this was just amazing to me. Alright guys, so over here at the booth, I don't know the name of it, but we have Spider-Man #1. This is a 1.5 and it's still $6,500.
Yeah, that's it.
All these cool comics they have over here.
You get the last of it.
Super expensive, but still super cool. This one over here looks to be signed right there. I think it's signed. Signed by Stan Lee. That's signed by Stan Lee, so super, way cool. Like, I personally love comics, but to see like something like that where it's like these old classic comics, like Spider-Man #1, and it's signed by, and like the one above it that's signed by Stan Lee, come on, how can you not think that's cool? Like, but anyways, I'm gonna see what else this booth has to offer. So we're on the other side of this booth now. If you look over here, I believe these are just like, oh, these are sketch cards, photo cards. These are just old toys and collectible items. So this is just some really interesting stuff that you may not see every day. Alright guys, we are now at Pop & Sons. Now the first thing I've seen is this Nick Morton. This was a canceled pop. This was because Tom Cruise did not want his likeness used. So this pop being out is insane, and only for $100, nuts. So taking a look down here, I am seeing this original Moon Knight for $350. Hammer Glow, that's cool. There's one on the bottom here, I don't see too much of it. Oh, Joker Chase. Original Stormtrooper. Kratos. Buzz Lightyear. So the rig that's really cool is this Red Eyes Golden Face of Con sticker. Paris Glow in the Dark. Holographic Vader and Peter Parker. So if you guys take a look, like you see like a whole bunch of stuff that like is super rare and hard to find. I had to move out of there because it was getting way too crowded. I wanted to show you guys the rest of the pops, but I just couldn't. But like easily some big rails in there. And the thing that's nuts about this is that I've seen Pops & Sons quite a few times now that I've been to Florida, and every time I go back and see them, they're always getting bigger, so that's great to see. outside BB2 Customs, and look at these wood burned arts. We got Scorpion over here, Godzilla, Kaido, just nuts in the detail. Like, you can see each and every, ooh, you can see Luffy there. Like, this is just crazy. You can see everything, and it looks like it's wood burned, so that's just absolutely crazy. All right, so just when I thought that it was done, I was wrong. You got a Venom, you got a Spider-Man from Tobey Maguire's one, you got Darth Vader, there's a Cade 6, and there's Kratos. Like, come on. You can see each and every detail so perfectly. I just think that's so super cool. Guys, we are over here at Zobi, and we're gonna look at some of their autograph pops. Just because I think some of them are pretty cool. So, for example, we have this Gwen Stacy autograph right here. We got the Kevin Conroy. That's impressive. Some cool sign stuff. I just wanted to take a moment and show you guys some of the sign pops I have over here. We're moving on now. Alright guys, we are outside Mike's Comics right now, and I just want to show you guys some of these grails that they have. So they have like the original Jason Voorhees with the con sticker, the original Billy, which is nuts. And on here, signed Vegeta, some NFT ones. But over here we have some other NFT ones, which is, this one's the 999 piece one, and this one's the Bugs Bunny. So really just this stuff over here was the cool stuff. Like the grails that are near impossible to find. Someone, like the pricing probably wasn't too bad, but I could also be messing up my conversion rates in saying that. But still pretty cool to see. Like, you don't really often see con sticker glow in the dark Billy. Like that is the hard one to find. So. So alright guys, we are in day 4. So yesterday was a bust because of how busy it was. So we're jumping right into day 4. So we have day 1, 2, and 4. So, oh, that was very loud. Let's see what else we can find for today, and hopefully we can have a good time. Alright guys, we're at Davey Boy Comics. Now look here, we have the promo 275 piece Sam Dean and Crowley pop, along with the Crowley, which is the 2015, and the Sam 2014 exclusives. Some super hard pops to find. Over yonder we have Stanley, which is just amazing to see. And if I turn around and walk over here, we have another 3-pack, which is $1,200. We have the Dean, Sam, and Crowley. So Sam and Dean are 2014, Crowley's 2015. That's okay. Somebody bumped into me. I forgive them. We all make mistakes. But yeah, look at how these are extremely hard pops to find, and those are so super cool. I'm gonna try and make my way over to see the other parts. Now over here we do have some Funko limited editions. So this is a 3,500 piece, we have a 2,500 piece. We have the original Doc Brown, which is empty, so that's why it's only 200. We have the original Marty McFly. But this one is $700. Absolutely crazy. Alright guys, so those are some really super hard pops to find. So that was just insane that we were able to spot all of them in one booth. I had to talk a little bit quietly because I was kind of being like huddled around, which like I did not like that. But we're gonna keep going, we're gonna keep moving and see what else we can find. We are now in tons of pops, and look at all of these NFTs. There's so many. I have this one. I really like the Green Lantern. There was one of the series I did want. I do want the Green Lantern, but there's a different one. They don't have any of the Iron Maiden ones, which are the ones that I'm really kind of sort of after, or like the new Batman ones. There's also some clone sticker stuff over here from last year. Also some signed stuff too. That might be from Nick and Mike. More kids. Too many kids. Sorry, so many kids. They were like swarming. It was like a herd of children just like, anyways. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, just the NFTs. I thought those were really cool. Like, I think NFTs are a really cool concept. I think that it kind of came out at a bad time and they kind of fizzled because the way Funko does it isn't perfect. But anyways, on to the next bit. Alright guys, we're in a booth called Not Too Shabby, and look at all of these Hot Wheels. Absolutely insane. Like, look at all of these. So I did actually buy a couple for him, which I'll show you guys when I get back home. But we're doing with this Batman speedboat, like moving part ones from Matchbox. Like, insane. Alright guys, we are in Geeks Outpost. Now look at all of these super hard to find 9 AP. Like what? 8 grand. Like look at some of these rails. I'm not sure you guys can see this quite properly. Like, got the Michael Jackson set down here. There's some autographs down there, but like, let's focus back up here. Freddie Funko, Jesse Pinkman, and also white con stickers. 480-piece Sully. Planet Army of Vegeta. No way. Freddie Funko's Batman 200-piece. Like, we may have just found the booth with all the grails. They also really have this cool Jason Voorhees table. We're now on the other side of this big shelf, and look, we have the 480-piece Flintstones. That is wild. I've never even seen that. The Joker 2-pack with the Hank Rugger Joker right behind it. Nuts. Not every day you see that 2-pack. That's crazy. The 2-pack 500-piece Batman vs Superman prop. AP4. Like I said, guys, like this is just like stuff you will not see every day, and you won't. And like I haven't. I didn't know that Flintstone Pops was a thing, but I don't know what we're gonna top that. That $8,000 Supernatural Pop. Wild. Alright everybody, I'm here with David Sobolov, the voice of Kaido and many other characters. So David, would you mind telling us what your favorite part about Kaido was?
That he is like very drunk all the time, he's very like disturbed, there's lots going on, so it's a lot of fun to play.
What was the, maybe like the lesser fun part about Kaido? Maybe the
screaming, yeah, screaming was really tough, but they made it easier for me at Crunchyroll. Sometimes there were really long screams and they would copy them, that helped a lot.
Cool. What would be your favorite character you've played thus far?
Oh, there's like 5 of them that I like the most. Like this Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy I really liked.
Yeah.
I really like Grodd from The Flash. Volibear in League of Legends is great. There was this show called Kaijudo that I especially liked that almost nobody saw. It's part Tetsuri, the Unchained, of course Kaido. It's been great.
That's awesome, man. My favorite would probably be Grodd from your playlist so far, but I do know you played a few Skylanders. What would be your favorite part about the Skylanders in that part, maybe?
Well, anytime I get to play comedy, it's a departure for me, so I usually play like heavy villains. Definitely Kaido is a lot of comedy too, and Skylanders total comedy, good times.
I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Do that.
All right, everybody, that is a wrap on Megancon 2024, and what can I say except whoa. So let's start off with the most basic of information. So this con actually broke a world record on Saturday for having the most attendees in a single day of over 200,000 people. So, like, where do I start from there? I guess the convention itself was amazing. Like, I've never seen certain booths like this, like that. The lady who painted the droids, the comics with the coffee. I've seen a couple, but like, I feel like Stephanie, sorry, it's been a few days. Stephanie and her family have taken it to a whole different level with the fact that they said that they will buy people's art and they'll run competitions, and then whoever wins their art is featured in their comics. Like, come on. So the Turn comics was by far one of the coolest things I think I've seen this convention. And then let's not forget about the fact that David Sobolov was in the end of this video. Come on. He gave me his own little interview. I cannot thank him and his handler Mike enough. Like, it was amazing to meet these guys. It was amazing to hang out with them all throughout the week. I had an incredible time, and I hope I get to meet them again super, super, super soon. So, without further ado, guys, let's see what I hauled. Okay, so starting off with a few autographs, we're gonna start with my Inquisitor, So I did ask for a red quote, however he forgot, which is fine, but he ended up writing the Inquisitor right here in red, which I think sets off the yellow to red ratio perfectly. So we have that one. We of course have my David Sobolov signed Grodd. Grodd hate banana. And then moving on, we have another David Sobolov autograph of Rhinox, and he quoted Roar because I think they took up most of his lines from the movie, so Roar was cool. Next we have Tamira Morrison signed Jango Fett. So I'm gonna move back my chair, keep going forward, I don't want it to. So anyways, he quoted this. Always a pleasure to meet a Jedi. He wasn't supposed to do quotes. He also said not to tell anybody, so shh, all 74 of you guys, be quiet. But this was so cool. I enjoyed meeting him so much. He was such a genuine person, so cool to meet. And I feel like he was not having a fantastic weekend because Carl Weathers unfortunately did pass over the weekend that we were there. So I think him, Ming-Na Wen, Daniel Logan, and all the other Star Wars people were able to put on a strong face and were able to make it through. So with that being said, we move into my next Star Wars auto. We have my D. Bradley Baker first ever signed 2-pack. So this is the first one that has been signed ever. And then we have my Captain Rex from Rebels. So when I met D. Bradley Baker, he seemed off. He didn't give me the interaction that everybody told me about, so I don't blame him. I think it was just because, you know, Carl Weathers has passed and everything. I think he was off. So with the benefit of the doubt, I will be seeing him as soon as he comes back, and I will be getting my Swampfire signed. So D. Bradley Baker was cool to meet because I loved him in the Clone Wars, loved him in Rebels. So again, I'm excited to meet him again, and hopefully he's in better spirits. I don't hold anything against him. It was a rough weekend, it was a long weekend, so all the power to him for showing up still and making an appearance and still seeing his fans. I was also asking a lot, so I can understand why maybe he was getting upset with me, so. Anyways, moving on, we have my Johnny Young Bosch signed Ichigo with the quote, "Give me that blade, Soul Reaper." When I get my Rukia signed, it'll have the beginning part of that. He even drew a little Zanpakuto. Then we have my signed my signed Loki by Tom Hiddleston. So this one was interesting. So when I went, I had my quote written up, which was, "I am Loki of Asgard, and I am burdened with glorious purpose." Now, the quote, you pay a lot of money for this quote. And his handlers had me cut it down to 8 words, or what I thought was 8 words. The lady actually had gotten it down to 9. They almost stopped me again and made me change it because it was 9, but they ended up letting me through with the 9. And Tom Hiddleston, when he read it, knew exactly what the quote was from, and he just wrote it the way I wanted it. So I genuinely appreciate that, and I love this quote so much from this movie specifically. And then next we have my signed Vision from Avengers Age of Ultron. Yeah, he wasn't supposed to do quotes, however he was nice enough to quote mine, and I was also like first in line. And then for the customer pops that I still have that we'll go over, we have a customer who got a Paul Bettany signed Vision right there. We have a Gaten Dustin, his autograph is beautiful. And for the last one that I have still, because I have returned 2 of them, we have a signed Cal Kestis that says "Trust in the Force." Trust only in the Force. So the other 2 were a Bert Hartman, I believe that's how his name was spelled, and a Johnny Young Bosch print, which I will show here and here. So that was it for the autographs. I enjoyed meeting every single one of these people without going any further into that because I spent a lot of time on it. Let's jump into stuff that I bought. Actually be quite short because I didn't buy much. So what I got was this 72 Camaro, which I love 72 Camaros. They're my all-time favorite car. And then of course I had to get the Turned comics 1 through 4. Now, like I said, meeting Stephanie and her family and her talking about this comic had me really intrigued, so I bought it. I haven't had the chance to read it yet, however, when I do read it, I will be making a short about it. And again, Stephanie, if you end up seeing this, thank you so much again for giving me the interview. It was a pleasure to meet you, and hopefully we can work on something in the future, which I need to message people still. But anyways, I hope that hopefully we'll be able to work on something in the future. But again, I'm super excited to start reading these. I'm very picky with my comics, but this seemed like a good story to me. But aside from that, guys, that's it. That's the video. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this. So I am, as you see, trying another editing style. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So if you did, please let me know in the comments. If you have any future, like if you have any things you want to see in the future, that's what I'm trying to say, let me know. I'm open to ideas. If there's something like different videos you want to see, like maybe pop hunting or, you know, going to something else that isn't a convention, let me know. Like, I'm really open to ideas here. But without further ado, guys, thank you so much for coming. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to drop a like, maybe subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.